a sniper with a toy.
We've lost the lead.
My God,
Comedy
nigga,
store?
you're
It's called
Enemy
the place
overhead.
that
ass, bro.
Film that whole thing.
Will you leave, pussy?
sites, right?
Yeah, DangerNiggasComedy.com. I'll be in Winnipeg in November.
Hostile care package in the area. Engaging enemy.
Oh, somebody kill these niggas, bro. Oh my.
Well, that was kind of a miniature can.
And it feels good.
Enemies deployed a counter
And then
UAV.
I started having fun on stage again. And it's just different now. My priorities are different, dude.
Hostile
Like,
UAV in the
my
area.
priority was always
Team
get on
deathmatch.
stage, make people laugh. That's what I thought. I told that to Kristen. I told her. And she was like, I get it. And it's not anything, man. I mean, it's not. I'll go on stage. That's not what's most important. What's most important is, you know, my friends, the people that I am tight with, that are ride or die. You know, I want to be that way for them, and I want to be that way for my family, and that's what's most important.
I want to talk more about what was most important and better understand. Making people laugh. I did a podcast with, I think it was Funches. It was a while ago, and he said, "Why do you do stand-up?" I said the honest thing, which was, I want to feel special. That's why I got into it. I want to feel laughs. And I didn't realize that was a funny, selfish answer until he said he wants to make people feel good. Whether or not it's a priority, I find that to be, and this is like maybe a flaw in my character. No, I want people to feel good, but I'm not gonna do everything I'm doing if it doesn't also bring me something.
Yeah, sure, I understand that. Yeah.
So making people laugh, what did that bring you? That was a priority that it's not anymore.
Fuck, I don't know. I suppose it made me feel special. You know, I suppose it made me feel special. I
Hostile
suppose
SAE near your position.
I like the attention. I like the attention I got from people. You know, and you know, my dad said when I was
in the area.
coming up, he was like, "Be careful you don't start resenting people because all of a sudden they're gonna love you, and they don't know you."
Can you tell me what that means? I don't get it.
Well, like they don't know you, and then you get famous, and then they're gonna love you, but they don't love you.
So how does that? What's the resentment?
Because of being like, no, you don't treat them, and I'm this person.
So basically, not trusting people, in a way. Like you think you like me.
Well, no, but it's true though. They don't know. They just know my stand-up, and he's like, I've seen it happen to people because you know he's in the business, and he's like, you know, don't let that resentment happen, and it did, dude. I like, fuck.
Online.
I didn't. I thought I was, but that's not real. That's not real. And this whole thing, this shift of, you know, life's a struggle. It's up and down, but I do have what's important, and I have to try and take care of that, and that's what's more important than making people laugh. Because I don't need to feel special from people paying to see me. It's nice, and it feels good. I can't lie about that. But what's special to me is 4 years ago, if I heard drums anywhere in my neighborhood, I would be absolutely furious. And now I hear them in my house, and my 2.5-year-old is playing it.
With you till the end.
And it's not just that it's not annoying, it's that I
Friendly
love
UAV
that.
on station.
And that's what's important. So, I don't know, man. Life's about growth and it's about change. And you have to keep changing. Because if you don't, then it's a death of some sort. And it's a struggle, and you just have to keep going. You know, a lot of people write to me now, you know, they've been in a tough place or they're in a tough place, and you know, they're in a dark time.
Our UAV
And
is orbiting the area.
and you know, they listen to comedy, not just podcasts, and they tell me that it helps, and I get it now. I never thought about it that way. I was like, yeah, but life's fun. You go to comedy to escape shit, but it's
You're gay.
I'm not doing shit. All I'm doing is being is traveling the world. Everyone loves me, and I'm being famous, and people give me shit.
Do you think you were escaping shit? No?
Yeah, I think I was.
UAV ready for tasking.
The feeling of loneliness, the feeling of
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO.
Depression, the
Recon is
feeling-
online.
You're gay.
that's it. It's just hard to cope, man. All I ever wanted to do was make people laugh. You know, that's it.
A lot of people I would understand that because they don't have friends or
Yeah.
they don't have the things that they want,
UAV is being
personally.
fuel. RTB at this time.
You're very close with your parents, with your brother. You had a lot of friends. How would you explain what that loneliness that you were trying to escape is, even though you're around people?
I always say, and I
Friendly
never
UAV
really
on
understood
station.
what this meant, but I say it, and I kind of knew what it meant, and now I really know what it means. But like, you're not who you. In a way, you're who you are in your head. You're not who you are, or who you seem to be. You're not who you are to other people. You are who you are in your head. And I used to think, you know, look, I'm this 6'2" dude who has cool hair. I go on stage, people are gonna be like, fucking, all right, bro. Because comedy stereotypically has been about outcasts, and I realize I don't really look like that. But I always felt that way.
Friendly UAV online.
So you are who you are in your head, and I was like, I'm not gonna let this motherfucker tell me how I feel. I'm funny, fuck you. And
How were they telling? What did you think they were projecting? Just that you're
well,
not an outcast?
I think some of them were, but I think it was in my head anyway. I think that people would like, you know,
What, fuck this guy, he's not.
I would see, dude, I would see, you know, afterwards the show, somebody would, a guy would come up and be like, oh my God, you're my favorite, you're so funny, and the dude was like, all right, babe, you know what I mean? Like that shit. And I'm just like, this guy just fucking is mad at me because like, I look like the guy that fucking,
We're
you
getting
know what I
hit
mean?
hard.
Like, I look like the guy.
We've got enemies in the
Okay.
AO.
And so, but I never.
What is that? How does that?
What I'm saying is, you are who you are in your head, and I feel like even though I have a great family, and I have all these, you know, friends, fewer than I thought, but I always felt this
Hostile UAV in
like
the area.
sadness, you know.
You're gay. GG's.
Mission failed.
And
Return to
I
base.
don't know why.
Nigga.
You know, I'm working it out in therapy. I'm in therapy all the time, but it's tough. You know, I don't know.
I always felt that on you.
Yeah, I know you do. I think that's why we got along. I think that, you know, we've always kind of got along, and like I've always liked you, and I've always thought of you as kind of this like
25 and 25.
special person. And I don't know why. I don't know.
I always felt like that. I always felt like we got along.
Yeah.
And I didn't think it was more than that. I didn't think it was less than that.
Yeah, yeah.
I always felt like we got along. I also always felt that my understanding of who you are interpersonally, I was conscious of is just from what I've experienced.
Mm-hmm.
So I cast you as this thing that I see you as, because I don't see you as when you're not around me.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people have different versions of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I only know of two of you, which feels like not a lot, which is either the funniest guy ever and just fucking boom, 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 or in your phone, not really present.
I'm present, yeah.
And I thought about that with the podcast. I wasn't concerned about this at all, but it was definitely a thought like, every interaction I've ever had with you is just joke, or just kind of like we're both in the same room. And I felt like by a long form conversation like this, there's no way it could be either of those the whole time.
Yeah.
So like, I'm like, this might be the first long conversation. But the thing that I always thought that while you were at this, like in your phone, was something that is psychologically maybe similar to me, that if I'm not engaged, if I'm not laughing and playing, I check out constantly.
Yeah, I know. It's a real tough thing, and I think that in a way is running from shit because, like, I just don't want to sit and think about how I feel, bro. I try to, but like, I would never listen to music, and I don't listen to music because I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to feel sad. I don't want to feel in my thoughts. I want. I don't do drugs, and I want to be stimulated in a way, and I want to be not feeling that lonely part and that depression that would rear its head sometimes. And that I could get that with fucking with you and having a good time, being on set, doing stand-up is that, working out is that. There are things that are like that.
Was it that way before all that? Like, were you conscious that you didn't want to be in your head, or were you just running?
Yes, but I thought that I was doing it right. I was like, yeah, I'm in my head, but who fucking cares? I figured it out. I figured out a hack code.
Very successful.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
UAV ready to deploy.
Now that you have new priorities, do you still connect with not wanting to sit by yourself? Is it hard to go to bed at night?
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
No. Is it hard to sit by myself? I suppose. I suppose sometimes, yeah. I suppose sometimes, yeah. Is it for you?
I do it though.
UAV
There's
is
a
bingo
bad
fuel.
consciousness, like-
RTB at this time.
The past few years, at least, I've become more aware of myself, and I've said on this podcast before, but I feel like answers are relatively easy. Questions are very hard. If you know what to ask, you could find an answer or get close to it. So I have found a little bit of comfort in when I'm uncomfortable in a way that I don't understand. Kind of sitting in it like almost, not a puzzle, but like, why do I fucking feel like this? I could get an answer a lot of the time, and I have gotten a lot of answers, and I think that has helped me a lot. When I can't get answers, and I can't get answers still often, it's very, very uncomfortable. And sometimes I'll literally throw my phone. I don't throw many of my things. I'll literally throw my phone because I need to not. And I don't know what that is. I don't think it's a loneliness feeling. I do think it's a depression.
Enemy counter UAV is active.
But I used to not. I would stay on the couch 5, 6 in the morning until I fall asleep. Like I couldn't go to bed.
That's OCD?
No, that's not one. That's a being afraid. Just going to sleep. I always thought it was just the weirdest thing. I'm gonna go in bed now and just be like, wait, like take me away, subconscious.
Yeah, it's weird.
OCD made you get up all the time. I remember you told me that, like when we first met.
OCD made me get up and just.
Why do you think? I mean, this is such a. You're not gonna be able to answer this. Why are you?
I just feel like I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with trying to connect things like other things and why it's fun. I would always, when I was a kid, make jokes, and then later on I would ask, why did you think that was funny? And I guess I was in a way storing that. Yeah, you still do that. Yeah, you do that. And I feel like I guess I'm using it for future jokes, I do sometimes think, ooh, that's good to remember for that, if that ever arrives. People say crowd work, like people are like, oh, you're good at crowd work. It's like, yeah, I've done this a million times. I've been with the guy with this weird shirt on. I've been with a dude that's the fifth wheel. I've seen the fucking, the guy with no feet. You know what I mean? Like I've just
No feet.
Yeah.
Guys have no feet? Is that a real thing?
Some guys have no feet.
And you have no feet bit?
I don't know, but I've had a version of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like there's a version of that I can connect to something else in my life that I've had that I can make a joke of.
If you see a guy with no feet.
No, I don't tell you why, because if it happens, I know. So I don't want to blow it on the fucking podcast. No offense, I love it.
Off the cuff actually sounds like somebody who maybe has no hands.
Yeah, or feet. You can get your cup. Yeah, there's a joke there, but now I'll never do a joke with a cup because I burned my material on your podcast.
How much of what you're saying is true? that's what you just said? How much of that is true?
Visual on the enemy.
Are you completely
Never
joking?
do a joke about that? You were saying? What?
Yeah.
What? How much? Yeah. No, I would have to. Well, I would never make fun of a guy with no feet.
No. Forget what the subject
On
matter is.
stage, yeah.
But the fact that we're talking about this thing, you've revealed that it's not really off the cuff. Would that really stop you from doing it on stage?
Doing what on stage?
Whatever that joke might be. You just said, I'll never do that joke.
Yes.
Do you feel that if you burn something on a podcast?
Oh no, who gives a fuck? You? Why? It's a different audience.
I do it now.
Oh.
I have to. It's hard. I don't do it enough. I feel like I'm lying.
UAV overhead.
You know, I've talked to probably five, 8 times some version of this has come up on a podcast, and the comedian opposite me always said you gotta do, and I would ask questions. It's just not gonna happen. That's just not. I'm not.
You're not gonna feel that way.
Not gonna feel that way.
But you gotta do it though.
I don't know.
So you want to, but you do stand up, and
Yeah.
it's always different.
There's always something different.
Yeah.
It's got to be. That's good. I have to be in the audience. I don't want to get into it now because I've talked about it on the podcast, and even now I feel like I talk about it too much.
Sure.
But when you talked about how you would store stuff,
I got your back.
I do that, and because it's so obsessive, and I'm thinking about it all the time, and asking questions about all of it, I had to let myself step away, and by stepping away, I kind of don't do it anymore. Because I trust that if I experience something, it'll be stored in the back of my head and I don't have to do any work. You connect to that?
Yeah, I do that.
I think that's a super.
Yeah. Well, okay. If they're in the world of real world, that I could understand how you would think that's a superpower.
Real world.
Because if it was Marvel, we would have were superheroes.
Right.
Yeah.
Superpower for like somebody who's
But
trying to
but I
be
know
funny.
what's funny.
It just like he dies. Just, This reminds me of a time.
So I'm going to show you how much
Now you keep.
later.
Don't blow into the mic, please.
Their sniper was trash.
I just gotta chill.
No cough, because freeze pipe. For all you people that have harsh hits and don't like it because it's scratchy, get this freeze pipe. It's like smoking.
Enemy UAV active.
Really.
Everybody who's used this has really endorsed it.
Freeze pipe, I'm telling you, right
Return
now.
to base.
Freeze pipe. The freeze pipe. See, you couldn't do that before.
Go to thefreezepipe.com and use code.
Nice
a little high.
Yeah, I took a couple
you
of
in the
tokes.
wrong
there.
TYSO for 10% off. That's thefreezepipe.com code.
Tyso, and it has my personal endorsement.
All right,
All right,
for 10% off.
10% off.
This episode is also brought to you by Next Evo. Hi, I'm Rick Glassman from the Take Your Shoes Off podcast. And if you know me, you know I'm anxious all the time. And then when you're calm, you just go like, "What's up, man? What's up, man?" Stop wondering if CBD is right for you. Try Next Evo Naturals, capsules, gummies, mints, and topical creams. Clinically proven to be better absorbed by your body. Get 25% off your first order of $40 or more at nextevo.com with promo code TYSO. That's 25% off at nextevo.com, promo code TYSO. How important is funny in your relationships, the other person? Friendships.
I think it's a way to connect. I think it's a way to like be on the level. If you, it's like a we connect off jokes. I mean, you've met boring fuckers, unless they're like boring in an entertaining way. Like I love boring people. But they've got to have something interesting about their boringness. Like people who are just like, wow, this is cool. You walk into a place and they're like, this is a cool cafe. I'm like, what, bro? That's what you're bringing to the table?
Confirmed.
I see it.
Point.
Do you know what I'm saying? But like, say other stuff. Be a boring guy and be like, wow, work's really getting to me because this guy came in, and then I'm like, I'm all in, dude. And the story about you, it's boring, but I'm in. Be an interesting boring fuck. But there are people, my friend, that are just not on the wavelength, the funny wavelength, right? That get this shit, and not on the interesting, wow, look at this person like they're an exhibit or in a museum. And there's people in between that are just like, what'd you have to eat for dinner last night? And you're like, chicken. You know what I mean? and they don't got shit.
I gotta say,
What?
this is me being defensive of this because I talk about that.
What?
This is what I talk that just when you have to, in order to not be a mean person, you have to engage with people like that. And I've been talking about it since.
Locating the next hard point. Get ready.
I don't know if it's because I'm a comedian and I've been lucky to be around funny people. I can't be friends. I can't do it. I can't go. I say no to dinners.
Yeah.
Capture
I
the hard
won't go
point.
to places.
Yeah, it's
I zone out.
Yeah, I know. I'm not there really anymore. Like I try to engage, and like I said, you know, a shift of what's important is. It's hard though, man, because like I know that you've got your shit that you're wrapped up in your head, but and yeah, of course, ultimately, what people think of you, it doesn't matter as long as you know yourself. But these people that love you are important, and showing up is something, you know, and finding the interest in that is, I think, important. Like I used to say no to dinners, and I used to say no to parties and shit, and you know, COVID happened and everything, so it's like there wasn't much of anything going on. But like this podcast, bro, like I love you, man, and like I've known you for a long time, and I've always wanted to kind of do your podcast. And I was like, you know what, really fucking, I should do it because like, you're important to me, and I know you've asked me, and you're my friend, and like I don't think it's right to not be like that. I don't think it's right, and so here I am, and like, and I don't deserve fucking anything cooking for that, but like that's how you should be. I think that's how I should be, and I think that it's kind of it's easy, especially in Hollywood, dude. Like. To just kind of get wrapped up in your own shit and be like, I don't have to go. And you don't have to go, dude. You don't have to go. Especially going to TV show. People are still going to like you. But it's not about, because they're going to be like, oh, look, you got that fucking award. Who cares if you don't go to the dinner? They're going to be like, oh, he's got the award. You know? But it's like, it's not about being liked. It's about being... Dude, I used to think that. So I used to watch movies, and think.
I know this is rude. Keep talking. I can hear you. I have to fill up my coffee.
Okay. Could you talking? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I want to wait till you're back in the seat. I want to look in your eyes. No.
I think that was it.
Friendly
In the
UAV.
meantime.
You guys want to do like a Rick Glassman snap? Just go to the
Okay, so
interview?
here we go. And thanks for sticking with us. Here's that combo we're talking about.
Jewish, how you looking? So Jewish.
We've lost half the field. Fight
Maybe cut
back.
that part out, but I don't really
We'll
care,
believe it.
honestly.
Sleep Jewish.
Covering
so,
your
keep it in
six.
though.
I don't need to sleep. So, but like,
You said it's not about being liked.
it's not about being like. So I used to see movies, and I used to see. I did this in my act on Man on Fire. And the whole thing is about everyone watches the movie Man on Fire with Denzel Washington, and they think, fuck yeah, that's me, dude. If the shit was going down, I'm Denzel, and that's why you watch the movie, because you watch the movie and you think, oh, I identify with that character. And I thought that just because I liked what the character was doing in the movie, that meant I was a good person. You know what I mean? But I realized I don't have integrity just because that guy has integrity, and I'm like, fuck yeah, go get the bad guys. You gotta be that way. And I'm not saying you don't have to fucking fight the bad guys, but showing I do. And that's why I love you, right?
You have seen me, because people might think I'm joking. You've seen me like step up for people who are in trouble.
Yeah, on the street. But I feel like that is our version of showing up to dinner. That's what that is. Do you know what I mean? Because we're not fucking Denzel. We're comics, and we're friends. You're a bitch ass comic.
I am. I have a stomach ache. I know that's bad timing, but I am a tough guy.
Okay. Oh no, dude, no! Catch it with mine.
What's happening to me? Move to the hard point.
That wasn't real.
Alright. You know.
Flash out!
So am I covered in shit now?
We're back after word for our sponsors.
And we promise with more than 50 years as a family-owned business. We've got you covered!
Tom, who does the animations, does such a good job. Shout out to Tom. And check out his YouTube channel, by the way, LT something. I'll put it up. Sorry, dude, I don't remember.
Wow.
LT_Tom.
Huh? How about you show up?
LT_Tom.
Honestly, the animation is amazing.
But he hates doing the shit because there's so much movement with it. It's not like just something that's static, you know?
Sure.
So thank you for doing that, Tom. $800
per shit. Get out.
$1,600.
Why?
Because it takes him 40
one
hours.
shit. But we did one shit.
Yeah.
So why is it going to be $1,600?
Because it takes him hours and hours and hours.
So it's going to be two shit. You get charged for two shits?
Mm-hmm.
You just said one shit is $800.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you getting charged $1,600?
You shit, I shit.
You shit, I caught it with my ass.
You know what? That's going to save me some money. Or in my head, you were shitting on me.
No.
That's why I said that doesn't feel as good when it's happening the other way around.
I think it's going to save you a lot of money, and I'll tell you why. Because when you shit on somebody, it has to go all over them, and he's animating all the shits on him. Just have it go right in.
That's going to be a lot easier.
Have it go right in.
But it can't all go right in.
No, of course not. In the beginning, it got me, and I was kind of trying to get it on my mouth. I was trying to catch it with my mouth, to be honest.
Yes.
So you could
did
save
see
some
that.
money catching it in my mouth, and then it got full. And I caught it with my stuff. And then so...
Now, how is it getting in there? Do you have a vacuum that's like... Do
you know how, like...
It's a gaping asshole. We can have it come out.
You know how Doctor Strange does the fucking... What happens and you walk through the portal? That's what my anus
That's
did.
your superhero power.
That
I know
and
what's
knowing
funny.
connections. I just connected that with the Doctor Strange thing.
Well, I connected
and
it.
when I saw
I connected it.
I did the Doctor Strange thing.
Yeah, you said the Doctor Strange. You said two unrelated things.
Okay.
And my superpower connected them.
Okay, so I said the Doctor Strange thing, and
Yes.
then you said that's your superpower. But I was already saying the Doctor Strange thing, and he's obviously a superhero.
That's not what you're doing.
What?
That's not what you're doing.
How could you say that? I'm...
Cut back.
No. I was going to do it in my ass, and then Doctor Strange with the fucking circle like this. Doctor Strange. I love that movie. Man, I wish there was some sort of connection or callback that I could make to make this joke work.
Locating the next hard point. Get
No
ready.
one can find a connection. Trust me, dude, I made the connection.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I'm not even really necessarily into the Marvel movies, but I've seen them all. How about that?
Entry online. Hardpoint relocate. Enemy.
I've seen them all except the one with the girl who got mad at the guy who asked for her number in the
Enemy
airport.
UAV
What's her name?
Miss Marvel?
Brie Larson?
Yeah.
Whatever that movie is.
Is that a movie or is that what happened in real life?
No, that I haven't read.
I don't know about that. I don't like to gossip.
She said it.
Enemies inside the
Nothing for me to
perimeter.
say.
It's for her to say she said it.
Then let her say it. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't.
No, but she did. Though. She actually wrote it and put it on Twitter and said,
Who's this say?
her. So, and then she said, hey, a guy, you know, this is what it's like living in fear of security. For my mom.
She told me I wasn't.
We have defeated.
Right. Okay, so it's on social media, but that's fine. Yeah. It was a while ago. And then she was Captain Marvel or whatever the fuck it is. And then
I think it is about being liked.
cut her hair.
Maybe that's my journey.
It is. No, it is. You know, but what? So what are you saying though? It's about being liked. That's your goal? Is to be liked?
No.
Because you're not gonna be liked by everybody, obviously.
Well, yeah. I know. No, it's not that it's the goal. It's that it needs to be considered. And because being liked there's layers. Being liked isn't just about proving to myself that I have value. Being liked is also giving people space to enjoy your company so they're feeling better. And so things are not just like, my priority was laughing and having a good time. And it still blows my mind, but I have learned that this isn't other people's priority.
Right.
I actually would like to plug, because next week I have a video coming out. I Am Phenomenal. We'll cut to a clip.
Because I think Rick Glassman has this great photo of him playing against LeBron James in high school, which is just an insane thing.
Now, I heard he's really good.
Rick's really good.
Somebody told me that, like, he was, I think, playing a pickup game with someone, like somebody in entertainment, and they were like, hey, man, like, you got to dial it back a little bit.
Hit that, Baldy. Catch the fucking ball, dude.
You're not aware of how other people perceive you.
What are you talking about?
Good take, you idiot. What are you not Entertain! Got it!
Fucking nuts.
I am phenomenal. I got big balls. I got a cool guy haircut.
I love that.
So, Phil Lawrence.
Oh, you already did that. That was the thing. You don't have to talk about it anymore. That was the thing.
Right, they just saw it.
Okay, cool. Because when does this come out?
We are taking
I'm on
Alpha.
tour, so go to ChrisDelia.com. I'm going to be near your city.
This
So
comes
how
out
about that?
Monday.
This comes out this Monday.
Monday, Tuesday on YouTube.
Okay, so I'll be in Dallas, Wichita, Savannah,
securing
Atlanta.
Bravo.
I'm fucking, you know what I mean? Like, go to ChrisDelia.com, Washington, D.C. It's crazy, dude. Bonkers.
Our
And listen to my
UAV is
podcast.
orbiting the area.
Congratulations.
We'll cut to a clip.
And we're back.
Securing objective
Phil
Bravo.
Lawrence, who I think might be coming to our show game press tonight.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Secure
Love that.
Bravo.
And Adam Ezekiel. Put
Love Adam.
there. I was kicked out of his basketball game.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah.
We are taking Bravo.
So,
Bravo
all right, so
secure.
what happened?
Friendly more strike on
I talked
fire.
about it on
Okay,
here.
I
If
figured
you
it
want,
out.
I'll tell you later. I don't want to
Okay,
get too
tell me
much
later.
into it.
I kind of know the gist.
But the small version is you kicked me out because I'm too much. Well, some people thought I was, and they're wrong, but they thought it, and that's valid.
Isn't it interesting, though, right? That is interesting. That's very interesting because you're going about your day having a good time. And you are, let me tell you, I know this dude. You're a great guy, okay? You really are. You're a great guy. You come from a great family. And
We have lost Bravo.
other
Enemy
people
took Charlie.
were receiving you
UAV ready for
as,
target.
fuck, he's coming or something, whatever it is. I don't know.
Requesting recon at my location.
It's insane that that's both of that is reality.
That's
You know
what I
I'm
was
talking
saying about being liked and what you have to offer.
Secure Bravo.
Versus people don't want what you have to offer. And I might be offering this because it feels, it's my identity. It's what I think I'm supposed to be doing.
Enemy UAV overhead.
And to me, to be liked meant to win and to play and not have to sit and wait a
Enemy
game.
controls two
And
objectives.
to show up and be as aggressive as you can because that's how you win. And to be aggressive in the way that I am, talking the kind of shit that I talk because I like to get in people's heads.
Right.
And that's also what amps me up, which makes me play better.
And
All
you
these
saw
things.
the Bulls documentary and you like took it too seriously, probably.
This was before then.
Yeah, good thing.
But it's very similar. I'm not as tall as Michael Jordan, but but there's a lot of similar. Like, I just get to the hoop very quick. I finish strong.
Fine.
Bill wrote me an email
You both have cigars.
Bill wrote me an email, funny stuff, that said...
Don't ever fucking do that, dude. Don't ever fucking say funny stuff to me like
Well,
that.
what am I supposed to do when somebody says something that I know they're making a joke, but it's a throwaway? I have to acknowledge it. Should I just go, and then go on?
No.
Do I ignore it?
You know what? Go like this.
Well, that's what dumb stuff is. Really? Oh, really? But do you know what I'm talking about?
I get it. But bro, what are you doing to me? You know what I mean?
What do you do in that situation? If I go... go ahead. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, nice water. Where'd you get that bottle from? You fucking kids. Shit.
Fucking, all right.
Yeah, right?
That's what I do. That's more respectful.
We are losing Bravo.
Okay.
Can we leave it at that? Arabian Nights!
Control two objectives.
Funny. So, fuck you. So some of the guys don't like to play with you, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to talk about it now. They're just wanting to have a good time, and I'm like swearing and yelling and doing jokes and blah, blah, blah. But
you have a puppet.
I have my puppet. Funny. So the video that's coming out now next week, is a video I made 3 years ago, and then I made the ending a month ago because I made it because I was writing something. I didn't plan on showing it to anybody. I put it aside, and then my editor watching was like, "This is really funny." I mean, I didn't finish it, so I made something. I kind of Frankenstein this thing together. It's really funny though. But it's about this guy who is phenomenal and charismatic, and everyone loves him. And then he gets kicked out of the game and finds out not only was not the first one picked, he's the last one, and people don't even want him to come. But what the fuck are you talking about? And what are you talking about? But this Joel McHale wrote Bill, and the script is the email that Bill wrote me. Like you said.
Oh, you told me about this or something.
Yeah. But there's a line that you said, like, I don't think you know how people receive you.
Oh, wow, really? That's nice to know.
And that was the truth, which is, even though I disagree with how you're receiving me, you are receiving me that way.
Yeah. It's almost not enough for you to say. own 50% of you because other people have the other 50%. It sucks.
But that's why being right in my head, at least the way I'm defining it, is so important because I obviously was missing this thing because I always thought if I like me, you like me. I'm phenomenal. So everyone thinks that about me.
Yeah.
And then I found out that isn't the case, which put me into a big depression for a while because what are you talking about?
Right.
But I wanted to plug that video.
It is interesting, though. It is interesting. I'd also I think that people just don't have the capacity. A lot of people don't have the capacity of, or the time, or the want to be like getting to know people. So they're like, okay, that guy annoys me, I'm done. But like, when I met you, I liked you instantly, and then I realized how much you could be like a lot. And then I was like, oh man, that's a lot. And but I
get
still,
that with relationships.
but I still liked you. I never didn't like you, ever. There has never been a day where I'm like, fuck Rick, you know? Always liked you.
Funny.
And I've always been like, yeah, he's a lot. But it feels like since we're friends, I am open. I want to look past that and know you. You know what I mean? I don't just want to know what you put out there, right? Which is how somebody might receive it. So it's more important than that. But I feel like a lot of people you meet, they're just not going to give anybody that much time and respect. But you're a real friend.
My show, as we see it, and I said this on a press release. Some of these characters, when you meet them at the beginning, in the first episode, you may be turned off by them, and like, oh,
yeah.
But you watch the show, so you keep watching it, and then you realize why, and you start to care about these people.
Sure.
And the luxury of a television show, where you're meant to entertain, this is real life. A lot of times when you meet somebody in episode 1, you're not going to meet them again, and you're not going to get to know them.
Why? What do you mean?
Because, like you said, if you meet somebody that turns you off
in real life.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's both a bummer, but also the reality. Do you think that you, at least that when people meet you and you're either funny Chris and they really want to be more, or you're cold Chris and they're like, fuck that guy?
I was a lot like that, yes. I was a lot like that.
Were you aware of that?
I was, yes. I was, but also half aware. Like I was sleepwalking in a way. Like I was, I'm going to be funny, and if I want to be funny, then that's good. If I don't, then that's okay. I don't owe these motherfuckers anything. And that goes back to me resenting people because liking me because I am a comedian. Sorry, but it's brown though, you said.
You're right.
Okay, so can you go back and say maybe not everything that's brown?
I made a mistake.
Okay.
And I'm now correcting it. See, like this. Why are you doing like that?
Because I don't want that to be something that I did wrong.
Even your
Arabian Nights.
What? Even your jokes.
I did it out here. You don't have to do that.
It did. It peaked.
No, I did peak, but that's not my fault, is it? Because I did like this, so you should have a popper. And I'm not wrong again. I'm not wrong, and I'm not wrong.
How much do you think of your inspiration for comedy is about you being right?
Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot because you have to convince people why you're right about something that isn't necessarily right. That's what comedy. I mean, Chris Rock is the best at that. Chris Rock is like, or Bill Burr. You know, he's like, yeah, fucking OJ should have done it. You know, and you're like, what? And then he's like, I'll tell you why. And then by the fucking 10th line, you're like, I guess I got to see what he's saying. You know what I mean?
One of the funniest character choices that he makes to me are how quickly he'll admit how quickly he'll admit for the joke, not in spite of.
Yeah,
he was wrong, and or he made a mistake, and or he something that's self-deprecating, the way he looks or something.
Yes.
Two opposite ends of the spectrum. They're both very, very funny.
Yeah, they're great.
Yours is I'm always right.
Yeah. I think most. Well, no, not most, because a lot of comedians go up with self-deprecating shit. But yeah, I think both are equally funny. I love it when a guy is on stage telling people like they know better. I think it's hilarious. Like the guys who do that are Chris Rock, Bill Burr. You know what I mean? Those guys who do that are fucking hilarious to me.
Confidence is funny. John DeWalsh. We have these conversations all the time. confidence, no matter what the subject matter is, when people are confident, there's something funny about it.
Well, because you want that.
Yes.
You know, and so if somebody, I mean, dude, this guy came in this coffee shop I was in once, and he was like, "Oh, dude, I love your stuff. We gotta hang out sometime." And I'm just like, "Why the fuck would I hang out with you, some guy?" And it was so funny, and I ended up running into him again, and I started hanging out with him. But when he left the fucking coffee shop, he had 4 like drinks on his tray, and he goes like, "But yeah, we'll hang out sometime." And he goes strictly hetero and kicks the fucking door and leaves. And I was like, "Oh, I'll never forget that." Like he was just like, "Don't worry, I don't want to fuck you." And like it was so funny. And I ran into him again, and I saw him a few times. And we like hung out. But it was, I mean, that confidence of, "Oh, I want to hang out with this guy. He should hang out with me," is like so attractive.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I am phenomenal. Right. I mean, that to me.
Exactly. Yeah.
But how much of that is self-fulfilling too? You know.
In what way?
When I'm on stage and I'm feeling funny, I will, no matter what set I want to be doing, I will be confident with it. And it is not fake, but it is also a character. When I feel funny, I am confident guy. I just love confidence.
It's because
you can't fake it.
It's not really. It's kind of it's you, but it's you. It's a heightened version of you, which is that's still real comedy. You know what I mean?
Do you know Lamorne Morris?
Yeah. I actually don't know if we've ever met, but we follow each other online.
His wheelhouse is confident. He also is successful, so it's easy to pretend.
Right.
But confident, that guy who's just an absolute fool and doesn't realize it.
That's funny.
Yeah. So shout out to Lamorne.
No, I love him.
That it?
I mean, about Lamorne. We could talk about other stuff too. I think he was in New Girl, right? But that was him, right? That was in New Girl? Or am I racist? Every time I say, "Oh, that guy's from this," and he's another not white, I'm like, "Oh, am I racist if it's not the guy?"
Racist to not know?
Dude, this is. Go ahead, finish. Because I want everyone to be on board. Because I have something
to feel that certain races are less than.
Oh,
is that what you were thinking? No. Is it racist if like there are some, whatever nationality it might be, that it is harder to tell?
Well, I just think that if you're not the race that you're, I think that it's hard. Like people say all white people look alike, but white people don't say that.
Everybody that doesn't look like somebody I know looks like Brent. Brent is somebody.
He's an everyman. To put it in a different way. I like the way you put it better, but
thank you.
It's
you know what? You could put the bottle over there.
Can I bring this over there and put the bottle on it? Okay.
What were you gonna say?
Okay, so you were saying that. I was talking about on my podcast. Congratulations.
Purple Lower Third.
It's on Super. It was presented by Supercult Studios.
My what?
Supercult Studios. That's my studios that does it. I have a studio now, and I do it, and I do that, and I do the podcast Lifeline, which is me and my brother. We've got more to come. Subscribe, and so.
You're halfway to mission complete. Keep the
Reloading.
pressure on. Team deathmatch. The enemy has the lead. High alert activated.
Enemy UAV active. Friendly UAV online.
Switching back. Planting mine.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV overhead. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV overhead.
We're losing ground.
Hostile cruise missile launched.
Mission failed. Return to base.
Set in mine.
UAV standing by.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online. We've taken the lead.
Switching mags.
RTV at this time. Tag secure. Kill confirmed. UAV on station.
Changing mags. Changing mag.
Notch 1.
Reloading. Loading.
Friendly UAV online.
Watching your.
Bird's eye.
Changing mags.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Reloading. Changing mag.
Confirmed.
Switching mags.
Flash out! Syntax out!
Reloading.
I am with you.
Loading. Target charge.
Friendly
Western
UAV
recon.
on station.
Switching
Area.
mags.
Friendly UAV online. Kill confirmed. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Using drill charge.
Change your back! Friendly VSO inbound. Confirm that one. Friendly UAV on station.
Covering your six. I've got contact.
Friendly airstrike on the way.
Flash out!
Advance. Keep the pressure, lads. On station. Friendly cluster mine set.
Going drill charge. With you, mate. Switching max.
Hostiles launched a cruise missile. Mission complete. Solid work.
Okay. Revenge. Hey, we not. No, for me personally.
Switch your mags. Using drill check.
Oh, come on.
X-ray spotted. Loading. Covering the 6.
Two. Behind you, two.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Shit.
Throwing drill shot.
Two birds to come this way. Fucking horse. Get over here. This motherfucker. Damn. Out in the middle. Come on, dude. That was nonsense. Come on, baby. Oh, where's that? Oh, I see now.
Enemy UAV active.
It's a stance. I love it when you fucking talk. So sexy.
Enemy UAV overhead.
The fucking samurai nuts.
Friendly care package on the way. Friendly UAV online.
Nice. Helpful. And here's a ammo. Oh, trying to get these fuckers.
Friendly stealth bomber inbound.
Oh shit. Left them off.
Hostile UAV in the area. Friendly cruise missile inbound. Friendly UAV on station.
Got a sniper.
Good shit.
Changing mags.
Lost the lead.
Shit.
Using drill charge.
We secured the lead.
Sniper's down. Throwing shock stick.
Ooh, the loaded bits.
Our
Requesting
UAV
recon.
is orbiting the area.
Got you.
Dude.
With you, mate. I'm reloading.
Nice.
Reloading.
did. I did.
Drop the sniper!
Friendly UAV online.
Changing mag!
Oh, fuck.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Hit on ammo. Took out the UAV.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Enemy's taking the lead.
Switching mag!
Friendly UAV on station. Friendly UAV online.
Oh,
Hostile SAE incoming.
that's not good.
Grenade!
Keep it up.
Damn, looks like he's down, but he's been died.
Shock charge!
Lost the lead.
Dude, I shot him down. I shot him down.
Enemy
Going
UAV
drill
active.
GG's.
Mission failed. Return to base.
Look at that quick scoop. In slow motion.
Switched on. Command company. Copy that. Send reinforcements. Stay sharp.
Dang, it's only fucking 20
Invasion.
freaking box.
We're getting overrun. Fall back. We've secured the lead.
Using changing bags.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. Hostile UAV in the area. Friendly UAV on station.
Changing mags! Requesting close air! Target's marked!
Enemy UAV active. Friendly cruise missile approaching target. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy counter UAV is active. Focus. Our perimeter is compromised. Fall back. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy has the lead. Enemy UAV overhead. We've lost the lead.
Throwing shock stick.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. Enemy has the lead. Enemy UAV active. Friendly UAV online. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemies deployed a counter UAV. Friendly vehicles are inbound. The enemy holds the advantage. Wiped out.
Switching bags.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Running low on ammo!
Hostile SAE in position. an SAE. Enemy UAV active. You're losing ground. Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover. Hostile UAV in the area. Friendly UAV on station. Enemy counter UAV is active. Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy UAV destroyed. Changing bags.
Hostile SAE incoming. Friendly UAV online.
self-clipping hardcore.
Fuck? How'd you just jump on the wall like that? What the fuck was that? I remember my first game.
We have the lead.
Alright. Go pick that up. Good job.
Changing mags.
Enemy UAV overhead. We've secured the lead. We have the lead. Airstrike near your location. Friendly UAV on station. We've got them on the run. Keep it up. The enemy is back. Don't let up. Standby.
Requesting recon file.
Copy.
Changing mags.
Resupply activated. Hostile UAV in the area. Friendly VSOL entering this sector. Hostile counter UAV overhead. We've lost the lead. Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO. Friendly vehicles are inbound. Good work. Keep the pressure on. Hostile mortar strike near your position. Enemy has the lead. Enemy counter UAV is active. Enemy UAV active. We've lost the lead. We've secured the lead. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the enemy UAV active. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Friendly UAV online. The enemy has the lead. Enemy UAV overhead. Our counter UAV is active. Hostile mortar strike incoming. Enemy friendly UAV online. Hostile UAV in the area. Our UAV is orbiting the area. We're getting overrun. Fall back. Hostiles launched a cruise missile. Friendly UAV on station. Fireworks online. We have the lead.
Changing mags!
We've secured the lead. Enemy UAV overhead. We have the lead. Cargo helo is en route to the AO. Halfway to mission complete. Secure this victory. Rather 1, reinforcements inbound. Friendly UAV online. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Friendly UAV online. Hostile mortar strike in the area. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Changing mags! Last mag!
Friendly UAV on station. Friendly UAV online. Our mortar strike is inbound. Friendly SAE launched. Friendly counter UAV is online. Enemy UAV active. Our UAV is orbiting the area. They're driving them back. Keep pushing. A cargo helo has entered the airspace. Friendly UAV on station. Friendly SAE on the way. Hostile UAV in the area. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Enemy fighter here! Heavy armor supplies are inbound. We are driving them back. Keep the pressure on. Enemy UAV active.
Changing mags!
Hostile chopper gunner in the AO.
You're planting mags! Changing mags!
inbound. Only a few enemy remain. Cargo helo is inbound.
Throwing a stun grenade! Sapdex out! Loading!
Friendly UAV on station. They're advancing. Maintain pressure. Hostile cruise missile incoming. Hostile UAV in the area. Mission is complete. Good work.
Where the fuck up? You don't even know who you're talking to in the game, dude. You're pathetic. I'm sorry, should I be a higher level like you with less of a life? What a tool.
Enemy took Bravo. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV active. Domination. Hostile mortar strike incoming. We're taking Bravo. Bravo secure.
Enemy bootneck here!
We're losing Bravo. We've lost Bravo. We're taking Alpha. Hostile cruise. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV online. Hostiles launched an SAE. Hostile care package in the area. Enemy securing Charlie. Secure Bravo.
Covering your 6.
Switching mag. We hold all objectives. Keep them secure. The enemy took Charlie.
Changing mag.
We've taken the lead. Changing mag.
Engine mags.
We control 2 objectives. Securing Charlie. Enemy securing Bravo. Hostile UAV in the area. We control all objectives. Enemies taking Bravo. Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back. Enemy securing Alpha. Securing objective Bravo. We've lost Alpha. We control Bravo. We're losing Charlie. Securing Bravo. And securing objective Alpha. We've lost Charlie. Alpha secure. We're losing Bravo. We've lost Bravo.
Got your 6, mate!
We're taking Bravo. We're taking Charlie.
Changing mag.
Securing objective Charlie. Friendly UAV on station. We're losing Alpha. Quick fix online. We control Charlie. Get UAV ready to deploy. Copy. UAV is on station. You're halfway to mission complete. Stay sharp. Secure Bravo. Objective Bravo secure. UAV is bingo fuel. RPG at this time. We're losing Bravo. Friendly SAE in the enemy took Bravo. We've lost all objectives. Throwing flash grenade. We've lost the lead. Securing Charlie. Flash grenade. Securing objective. got your Securing Alpha. Objective Alpha secure. Friendly mortar strike on the way. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Enemy UAV overhead.
Have your back.
Hostile UAV in the area. Securing objective Charlie. The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Enemy taking Alpha. Objective Charlie secure. Target spotted. We're losing Alpha. The enemy took Alpha. Enemy UAV active.
Enemies nearby.
We're taking Alpha.
Reloading.
Enemy secure Bravo. Bravo secure. Securing objective Alpha. We're losing Charlie. Objective Charlie is compromised. Grenade! Enemies deployed a counter UAV. Enemies taking Bravo. Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back. Hostile UAV in the area. Changing mags. Loading! Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy securing Alpha. Charlie secure. UAV ready for tasking. Switching mags. Requesting recon flyover. Objective Alpha is compromised. Get it. Securing objective Bravo. Taking Bravo. Securing Alpha. Enemy taking Charlie. We control Bravo. Enemy securing Bravo. All objectives, we've lost Charlie. Loading! We're getting hit hard. Enemy UAV active. Requesting recon. Enemies taking Alpha. 2 objectives secure. Flash out! We're losing Bravo. We're losing Alpha. We've lost Alpha. The enemy holds all objectives. Securing objective Charlie. Mission failed. Return to base.
your six.
Enemy counter UAV is active. Hostile UAV in the area. Friendly UAV online. Hostile airstrike incoming. UAV standing by. UAV is on station. Hostile counter UAV overhead. The kill. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV active. UAV is being refueled.
Enemy incoming! Riding your six.
I'm right on ammo! Last mag!
Friendly UAV on station.
Reloading!
Friendly UAV online. Confirmed. Enemy KIA. Hostile UAV in the area. Quick fix online. UAV ready to deploy. Delta kill confirmed.
Requesting recon at my location!
Copy that. UAV is on station. The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back.
Setting mine! I'm reloading!
UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time.
Bad guys in the AO.
Confirmed.
I've got your back.
Confirmed one.
Multiple movers spotted. Reloading your 6. Flash out! Lancing mine!
EKIA confirmed.
Approaching your 6.
Beautiful personal. Enemy UAV. Confirmed 1. Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
Out!
Enemy UAV overhead.
Contact! Reloading! Changing mags!
UAV ready for tasking.
Subtax incoming! Requesting recon fire!
Getting hit hard.
Changing mags!
Stand up.
1 minute remaining. Enemy UAV active.
Switching mags!
UAV is being fuel. RTB at this time.
Switching mags!
30 seconds remain. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Enemy counter UAV is active. Hostile UAV in the area. 10 seconds remaining. Mission failed. Return to base.
Switching mags.
The lead is ours.
Using drill charge.
The enemy's taken the lead.
What did you faggots thing at spawn?
Changing mag.
Oh my god, the guy behind me. Yeah, you guys gonna stay at spawn then? Trash. There's no way you just sit at spawn all game, right?
Changing mags.
Teammate kill him. Teammate kill him.
They're throwing drill charge.
Lay down.
Sending thermite.
Enemy UAV active.
Loading.
Dude, how? I'm literally knifing this faggot, dude.
Semtex incoming.
UAV standing by.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
Throw in a stun grenade.
Oh my god, this guy's literally glitching.
Using drill charge.
UAV is exiting the AO. Hostile UAV in the area.
Throwing drill charge. Switching mags.
How many classes do you guys have, bro? Jesus Christ.
Hostile care package deployed.
Changing mag. Got your back. Attacked. Reloading.
Hostile cluster mine active. Enemy care package.
Hey.
Enemy UAV ready for tasking.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV is friendly
Set in
UAV
mine.
online.
Stun grenade. Septic
Online.
Loading. Stun grenade out. Septic. I'm low on ammo.
Hostile SAE incoming.
Be advised, UAV exiting the AO.
The enemy's gaining ground. Push them back.
Changing mag. Throwing stun grenade.
We've taken the lead.
was literally a loser carrying around.
Friendly UAV on station. Ready for tasking.
Requesting air support.
Vandal 3-1
Switching
is on
mags.
station.
Throw in a
Weapons
stun
hot.
grenade.
I'm reloading.
Reloading. Launching mine.
Visual on a target.
Using drill charge.
X-ray spotted. Hostile acquired.
Our UAV is in the area.
Vandal 3-1 is Winchester on ammo. Returning to base.
Throwing drill charge.
Friendly cruise missile on target. Friendly care package in the AO. Hostile UAV in the area. Hostile SAE near your position.
Changing mags.
There's no way. I'm literally like.
Friendly UAV on station.
Enemy spotted.
We've got him on the run. Keep it up. Friendly UAV online.
Dude, that was my bad. That was
Mission complete. Solid work.
We got 13 kills with the knife, bro. That's pretty terrible. If I could do
What the fuck are you doing?
you're 8 and 9. You're a loser. Come on, kid.
You're a loser.